there was a dirty tricks campaign against Bernie Sanders, so Democratic primary voters didn't really understand what was going on during that process?
So go back. Hillary loses the election, loses the primary process against Obama. At that point, Tim Kaine was the head of the DNC, the Democratic National Committee. Debbie Wasserman Schultz was Hillary Clinton's campaign manager. So then some kind of deal is done whereby Debbie Wasserman Schultz becomes the head of the DNC and Tim Kaine steps down. Within the DNC, there was a unity of the most senior people, including Debbie Wasserman Schultz, to act against Bernie Sanders in the nomination process and for Hillary Clinton. Now, in what particular actions were performed? Well, there's a lot of discussions. There's discussions about we can use a captive reporter and push out the fact that Bernie Sanders might be an atheist and not a Jew, and this is going to cost him in the South. And where MSNBC, on its most influential morning program, Morning Joe, was defending Bernie Sanders, Debbie Wasserman Schultz herself personally called up the president of MSNBC to apply pressure in relation to positive coverage about Bernie Sanders on Morning Joe, their big morning TV program. Okay. Then to my mind, what is the most serious from an evidentiary point of view? It is the communications director, Louis Miranda, making an instruction to his staff to pump out a black propaganda story against Bernie Sanders, saying that his supporters were violent, and to put this out in a, quote, unattributable, unquote, manner. Why do I say that is the most serious? Because it is an instruction given through the chain of command to staff. It's not a discussion. It's not any one person calling up another person. And it is to depict Bernie Sanders supporters as violent. So that is not just a critique. That is not just to give Sanders a break here or make things a little bit harder for him there. It is to demonize a Democrat in the eyes of the public. So the Democratic Party demonizing a Democrat in the eyes of the public through covert means.